Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the finale of the ECW Lives Universe Mode season. We are here with Living Dangerously, 6 amazing matches, 4 championship matches. It's going to be a cracker here live from, well, for some reason we're in Lafayette and we're not actually in the bingo hall. And here is the opening match of the evening. The FMW Independent Junior Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in an 8-man ladder match. We have got everybody. We have got Eddie Guerrero, Psychosis, Rey Mysterio Jr., Juventud Guerrera. We have got Great Sasuke. We have got Hayabusa. We have got Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit. I think that's everyone. If I missed anyone, then I do apologize. I think that's everyone. Either way, this is one of our 4 championship matches here this evening. Of course, we're crowning our first tag team champions. Also going to crown our first television champion as well, with RVD versus Sabu versus Jerry Lynn. And of course, your main event here this evening will be Taz going one-on-one up against Mike Awesome, who is incredibly awesome. Which one of these guys will pick up the FMW Championship. Now, if you don't know much about FMW, they were very much... they did a bit of work with ECW in the 90s. A bit of talent sharing, which is how the likes of Hayabusa, Great Sasuke, and people like that managed to come across from Japan into ECW. And that's the great thing about talent shares. That's why I want to see more and more of them as well. Dropkick there, right in the face by Eddie Guerrero. Not Eddie Guerrero, sorry, by Rey Mysterio. Here we go. Who's that jumping out the sky? Nice DDT there by Jericho. Drops an elbow into the heart of Eddie Guerrero. I actually plan on potentially starting our new universe mode tomorrow. I was going to have a couple of weeks off, but there's something I need to do. There's something I just need to do. So I think we'll be starting it tomorrow night. So New Year's Day, we'll have our first episode of SWE 2021. More information coming on that a little bit later on. If you join up to the Discord, there'll be more information on there. A strike there by Chris Benoit. Psychosis now with the ladder. I was planning on setting it up. Didn't really work out too well for him, did it really? Jericho now in with the neck breaker on Hayabusa. And the ladder is in the ring, and people are starting to get a bit worn out now. That's the way these sort of matches work. Now, there was one match that's no longer on the card. We were supposed to have Psycho Sid versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh, for some reason, the pay-per-view spawned with only 6 matches, so we ended up losing one. And I couldn't figure out how to get a 7th, so, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hayabusa now working over Chris Jericho. Nice takedown. Nice takedown there by Eddie Guerrero on Chris Benoit. I mean, the Chris Benoit situation's an interesting one. I know we've been through this a few times before if you've not watched my videos. I'm very much along the same lines as what Chris Benoit's son has always said. I mean, the person that that committed those heinous acts was not Chris Benoit in a good state of mind or anything like that. It's a terrible thing what happened there, but at the same time, it should have been caught, to be honest. I mean, I blame WWE more. I mean, it should have been obvious that this guy wasn't in a good state of mind. With the damage that had gone on, it must have been surely obvious that he wasn't all there. But enough about that anyway. Let's continue on with the action we have here tonight. Like I said, it's going to be a cracker tonight. So, of course, we've got this match. We've got the Pitbulls versus the FBI for the Tag Team Championships. We've got a fatal 4-way elimination. Cactus Jack, Terry Funk, Atushi, Onita, and the Sandman. RVD Sabu, Jerry Lynn for the Television Championship. Bubba Ray, Devon, and Spike Dudley will team up to take on Raven, Canyon, and Riggs of the Flock. And, of course, our main event, Taz going up against Mike Awesome for the ECW Championship, like I said earlier on. It's going to be a good one. Great Sasuke up now, trying to get a hold of the championship belt. Psychosis trying to bring him down. I mean, if anyone deserves this really based on form, it's got to be Sasuke. He's been incredible so far in this universe mode. Done so well. Psychosis, oh, what a powerbomb. Flattened Sasuke. Big German suplex there by Eddie Guerrero as well. Jericho now catches Guerrero in with the scoop slam. Jericho now sending Psychosis over the top as well. Big strike right in the face. Jericho up on top. Big dive to the outside by Juventud on Psychosis, I think, on the outside. I don't know who. Everyone's everywhere at the moment. And it's Sasuke who's got the opportunity inside the ring to grab a hold of that championship belt once again. Hayabusa going to join him at the top of the ladder. As Jericho... See, Jericho working over Hayabusa. Sasuke now... Oh, the ladder's pushed over and he crashes down to the ground below. Psychosis dumping Sasuke to the outside as Jericho comes into the ring now. Over the top. Oh, big powerbomb. And Jericho now up on top. He's trying to unhook that championship. Ray's going to join him at the top. Striking with the right hands. Of course, Jericho was classed very much as a junior heavyweight in the early 90s when these cores are from. The Super J Cup in the Super J Cup in the early 90s was fantastic. What a talent they had at their disposal, really. Benoit catches Ray, who went for that spinning heel kick, takes him down with the backbreaker, now stalking Ray. Benoit looking for the neck breaker, takes him down. What a strong right hand that was from Juvi in to Guerrero. Both guys spring off shoulder to shoulder. As Juvi trying to clear the ring now, trying to find himself an opportunity to maybe climb, but Ray's the one who takes the advantage, knocking Juvi over the top, drop kick to the outside. Now it's Psychosis and Ray in the middle. And I'm sure there's a little bit of a battle here, isn't there? A little bit of a Mexico versus Japan battle, maybe. Jericho's been heavily busted open, actually. Just noticed that one. Really heavily busted open. Wow, what a powerbomb. Sasuke now up on top. Once again trying to unhook that championship belt. And nobody's going for him. I think everyone assumes that everyone else is going for him. And Sasuke is just free. And Sasuke pulls the belt down. What on earth? Wow. Nobody went for Sasuke. And he was able just to get the belt and pull it down. I mean, like I said before, if anyone deserves to win this championship, it was him. Anybody deserves to win it, it was him. It was just a bit of a weird ending to a ladder match, wasn't it, really? But it is what it is. And great Sasuke. I mean, again, I couldn't be more happy for the person that won the championship there. He certainly deserved it. With the form he's had so far this season, great Sasuke is your FMW Junior Heavyweight Champion. And here's our next match of the evening. Spike Dudley looks to get some revenge on the Flock as he teams up with Bubba Ray and Devon, who have been very much sidetracked this month with the Tag Team Championship Tournament as they take on Raven, Riggs, and Chris Kanyon. There we go. Should be an interesting one. Of course, the Dudleys have got a lot to prove. They had a poor time in the Tag Team Championship Tournament, losing in the semi-finals to the FBI, which still stuns me every time I say that, to be honest. Still really just, yeah. Chris Kanyon now on the outside with Spike Dudley. Bubba Ray turning over Raven as Riggs taking down Devon. And it looks like very much a 2-on-1 situation with the Dudleys on Riggs on the inside. Nice takedown there by Raven. And all of a sudden the Flock are now starting to gain some more control of this one, but Devon back up. All 6 men now back up on their feet. Devon now with the big strikes. Devon now bringing Kanyon back up. Kanyon's been busted open. And yeah, we saw Big Dick teaming up the other week with Spike Dudley to try and get some retribution. That didn't work out too well. But it looks like Bubba Ray and Devon are a step ahead now. An extra level for Spike in this little challenge for retribution against the Flock. It is very much back and forth though. Remember, this is no first pinfall submission win. This one, it's not elimination or anything. Nice superplex there by Devon. Big right hand by Bubba, and the Flock was starting to take some. Oh, the Flock are taking control now, as Kanyon the power bomb there on Devon. And Riggs now taking Spike. Fisherman suplex Bridges for the pin. Too close to the ropes, I think. Raven. No, I think Raven demanded to be having the pin. He did. Raven demanded Riggs allow Raven to get the pin. And it's a win for the Flock over the Dudleys. Wow, that's a big win for them. That's 2 wins in a row for the Flock now since joining this ECW Lives roster. And that means Bubba Ray suffers a loss. Devon Dudley suffers a loss. Spike Dudley suffers a loss as well. With Raven getting a victory. As well as Riggs and Canyon. Canyon's done bloody well so far. 3 matches, 3 wins for him since joining the ECW roster. And it seems like still there was just not enough retribution, was there? And there we go. Victory there for the Flock. And here is our next match of the evening. We're going to see the Pitbulls versus FBI to crown the first tag team champions of ECW. This is weird. It really is weird to see. I mean, I did not expect these 2 teams to really come off, to be honest. I didn't expect these 2 teams to be the ones to really be fighting for the championships here. To really, yeah, it's weird for me. I mean, I firmly believe in my mind at this point in time the Pitbulls are going to become our first tag team champions here. But if the FBI pull this off, this is going to be incredible. It really will be. I mean, for the FBI to go from a team that could not pick up a single victory to the team that won every single round and become the first tag team champions would be just insane. Really, really insane. But let's see what happens. At the moment, the Pitbulls are not really giving the FBI too much opportunity. And of course, the Pitbulls made their debut as part of this Tag Team Championship tournament as well. They had 3 wins out of 3 so far. So they are undefeated in ECW. If they remain undefeated, they will become champions. What a dropkick. I mean, it's not looking very good for FBI at the moment, is it? Not looking great at all. As there's the big powerbomb by Pitbull Anthony. That could be game, set, match. This could be a squash here. And no, it's not. Marmaluke was able to kick out, just about. Gary now dropping. Oh. And Anthony with tombstone pile drive on Tony Marmaluke now as well. It's going to take to finish Marmaluke off. He rolls to the outside. God knows when he'll come back in. There's the boot in the gut. And now the big powerbomb there. Again, the second powerbomb this time to little Guido. And oh, Anthony was not paying attention to where Marmaluke was. And Marmaluke was able to come in and break it up. Big chop across the neck. And the Pitbulls are really dominant in this one, where they should be. Gary now sending Guido to the outside, leaving Anthony and Marmaluke on the inside. Pin once again by Anthony. Will this finally be enough as Gary gonna go for that powerbomb on the outside, the concrete on little Guido, who just gets straight back up. Cornette is gonna be furious. He will be furious. Only a 2 count. Anthony suffers a boot in the gut there by Marmaluke. But I just can't see it. I mean, at the moment, I just cannot see it, especially Where Marmaluke, no, he rolls the powerbomb through into the quick roll-up. Is he going to steal the championships here? No, Gary just about gets there, manages to kick him in the gut, allowing Anthony to roll it through. Neck first goes Marmaluke across that top rope. Anthony looks like a real force to be reckoned with, doesn't he? Oh, wow. Okay. Takes a boot in the face. Anthony dumping Marmaluke to the outside. And this is a really weird old match now. We're seeing a lot of back and forth here, and the FBI coming more and more into it. And you really see the FBI. I mean, if the FBI can pull this out, that'd be amazing. If they could really pull this off and turn around, this would be an incredible, incredible result. Nice Death Valley driver. Gary sends Little Guido back into the ring. Drops into the pin. There it is for the 1, 2. Will it be enough? No, still only a 2. Gary with a pin. 2. Only a 2 count. Nice big right hand there by Guido. Guido, big elbow in the back of the head of Gary, who now catches Guido this time up into that big power slam. Marmaluke, though. Marmaluke just did a captured German suplex on Anthony on the outside. On the concrete as well. Yep, not quite sure. That happened. Not quite sure how. You know what? I really want the FBI to win this now. I really do. It's going to be just a crazy, crazy, crazy one if they pull this out the bag. Big DDT and the Pitbulls turn around STF. I mean, ref Guido's holding the rope. He taps, okay. Guido was holding the rope. But either way, it's a tap and it's a victory for the Pitbulls. They will be your first ECW Tag Team Champions. Right, there we go. Marmaluke drops back down to -1. Little Guido down to... Where is Little Guido? There he is. -3. And then that is a double... that's a big old win, that is, for the Pitbulls. They become Tag Team Champions. Where are we? Pitbulls also go top of the rankings with 4 wins out of 4 now for them as a tag team. And then FBI go down to -1. There they are, your first ECW Tag Team Champions, the Pitbulls. And here is our next match of the evening, a Fatal 4-Way Elimination Extreme Rules match. We have got Onita. It is Onita, isn't it? Yep, Onita, Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, and the Sandman. Right. Should be an interesting one. This is our 3rd match of the evening out of 6. After this one, we have got... This is the 4th match, isn't it? No. Yeah, this is the 4th match out of 6. After this, we've got 2 championship matches. RVD Sabu, Jerry Lynn for the television championship. And Taz versus Mike Awesome for the ECW championship as well. So this is elimination. First time we're seeing Anita in the ring. I really wanted to use him a bit more, but I've really struggled to find the right time to use him. And since it's the finale episode, I felt like today was better than any other, I suppose. As time goes on, of course, in our new universe, maybe we'll bring a lot of people in and out as well, including quite a few of these guys. I'll definitely try and use them as much as I possibly can. SWE Hardcore Championship, you know. I mean, these 4 guys, SWE Championship would be amazing, wouldn't it, really? Nice roll through there by Terry Funk on the Sandman. Big rake to the eyes now as well, sending Sandman crashing over the top to the outside, and then a running big boot on Anita. Of course, there's a point for every elimination here, so 3 up for grabs. Sandman, oh, wow. Wow, that was big, that was. That was really big. The old backdrop there, back of the head first onto the ring steps, not good for Cactus Jack at all. Anita with a suplex on Terry Funk. Funk now tripping Anita over. Works him over the middle of the ring. Anita fights back with the elbow right in the gut and then running crossbody as well on Terry Funk. I wonder who's going to get the first elimination here then tonight. This will be a big one. And of course, if you're watching this, Happy New Year, I suppose, for the next few hours. Hopefully, well, it can't be much worse than the last one, can it really? I mean, I'd sort of just got on with most of the year, to be honest. I'd sort of just, you know, took it in my stride and got on with it and just did the best that I possibly could. But I must admit, losing Brody Lee was a big one for me. I don't know why it seems so crazy. I don't know the guy. Anything like that. I'm just a big fan, and it really has hit me quite hard, that one. I don't know why at all, to be honest, but that was one of the biggest things for me from 2020 that I just can't wait to get rid of. Start a fresh year and hopefully not have as many disasters. Cactus Jack now with a pin and eliminates the Sandman with the DDT. Cactus Jack gets himself a ranking point, puts him up to +4 in the rankings, and the Sandman loses himself a point, put him down to -2 in the rankings. Do. Do you reckon he called himself the Sandman just so he could use the music Enter Sandman? Because that's a really cool coincidence if he didn't. Terry Funk now with the arm breaker on Cactus Jack. These two, of course, had a little bit of a feud in the first month of this season. Terry Funk reigning with the rights and the lefts. Anita comes up behind Funk, though. Takes him up on the shoulder into that loose power bomb. And Cactus drops straight into the pin. Anita allows it, but it's only a 2 count anyway. Anita with a big right hand striking Cactus Jack. Terry Funk slapping the armor of Anita away now, sending him into the corner. Anita fighting back, big boot in the leg of Funk and a running drop kick as well, right into the head. Anita now dragging Funk back in the hard way. Funk fights back with a boot in the gut and big elbow in the knee by Anita as well. Lots of back and forth in this one. I mean, this really could go either way at this point in time. All 3 of these guys have the big opportunity to walk away here victorious. Terry Funk now, Anita up on top. Big superplex. Anita crashes far side of the ring. And now Cactus sees the opportunity to maybe go after Funk here. Big strike by Cactus. Oh, big knee in the guts. Onita with a boot break, and that submission up. And I suppose Onita's decided that he could do with the extra ranking points. Since this is his debut, he knows he's still got 2 ranking points up for grabs if he so wants. Well, not if he wants. He has to earn them, obviously. He can't just take them, can he, But at the same time, he's looking pretty good. Wow, Cactus sending Onita shoulder first into the ring post. Wow, Cactus, big clothesline to the back of the head of Terry Funk. Onita now dropping Cactus with a boot right in the chest. Brings Cactus back up to his feet. And now nice. Was like a pump handle fall away slam. It was a bit of an interesting one. But Cactus gets in, pile driver. That's how he eliminated Sandman. Will it be how he eliminates Onita as well? There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Cactus gets himself another elimination. This time on Atsushi Onita. And we're down to our final 2 now. Cactus Jack and Terry Funk. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it be these 2? Terry Funk now rocking with the shake, rattle, and roll. There's the pin. And Terry Funk gets it. Wow. Terry Funk swoops in at the end and steals the victory, I suppose, if you look at it that way. But that's all it's about. I mean, Cactus Jack went a different way. Cactus Jack went to try and get the eliminations, and I think he may have knocked himself out a bit too early, I suppose. Which has allowed, allowed Terry Funk just to survive as long as possible and get the victory. Great win there for Terry Funk. And now we move on to our next championship match of the evening. And here we go then. Here is our next... I lost the track to speak then. Here's our next match of the evening. ECW World Television Championship match. RVD, Sabu and Jerry Lynn. I mean, RVD and Sabu are pretty lucky to get this opportunity, to be honest, because the pair of them have been awful so far. I really expected a lot more from these two, and so far they've disappointed in quite a lot of opportunities, and they get one more here tonight. I mean, based on form so far, Jerry Lynn deserves this. He really does. Right, so RVD and Sabu are inside the ring. So I'm just looking at Brody King, talking about how he picked his name Brody King based off of a mixture of Brody Lee and Bruiser Brody because he looked up to them both so much. That's cool to know. Jerry Lynn, well, big strike, but Sabu catches him, and Sabu with a big clothesline. Big clothesline once again by Sabu. And now RVD with the big clothesline. I mean, I wasn't expecting this many strikes in this match, to be honest. I really thought these two guys would be really going for it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But instead, they're just going to strike it. I really thought there'd be a lot more high-flying aspects of the match. I mean, it's still early on. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. It's still early on. There's still time. There's still time for the outstanding. Nice takedown there by Sabu. Jerry Lynn going after Sabu now. Big strike to the face, of course. Don't forget, still got your main event lined up for you after this one. That will be Taz versus Mike Awesome for the ECW Tag Team Championships. Nope. That'll be for your ECW Championship. Of course, Taz making his first defense after winning the belt in the Fatal 4-Way elimination at the previous WrestlePalooza pay-per-view, when he defeated Jerry Lynn, Cactus Jack, and Bam Bam Bigelow in that 4-way dance. I'll get there eventually. In my defense, it is 1:15 in the morning I'm recording this. And I've had a few beers, so that's my defense of why I'm getting words wrong. This is a 3-way dance as well, so this is elimination. I mean, a nice Alabama slam on Sabu. Now taking Jerry Lynn up. Jerry fighting back. Had a weird noise behind me there. Nice backbreaker. Jerry Lynn now. Oh, look at that. Wow, the spiked pile driver. The Gotch style pile driver on RVD. Jerry Lynn 2 and 3, and Rob Van Dam is gone. Like I said, I feel like out of anybody, Jerry Lynn deserves this. And he's getting one step closer here with that first elimination. Now we're down to Jerry Lynn and Sabu. Come on, Jerry, you deserve this, mate. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Jerry Lynn up on top. Is he going to go for... Ooh, okay. A little bit of twisted bliss there by Sabu. I'm assuming that's not what he called it, but... There's that over-the-top flipping leg drop, though. That could be enough for Sabu to walk away champion. It's not. Jerry Lynn able to kick out. Jerry now with Sabu in the corner. Sabu now spring split leg moonsault taking down Jerry Lynn. And once again heading up to the top. Looking for another leg drop, but Jerry Lynn avoids. Big German suplex. Jerry now with Sabu. Sabu now dropping him in the corner. Now dropping him down with a chokehold as well. Jerry now with Sabu up on the shoulders. Spins him into the cutter. Jerry Lynn in control of Sabu, but can he get the pin for the win? He does drop in. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Wow. Jerry Lynn with a big strike, taking down Sabu with the clotheslines. Lovely drop kick. Sabu now bringing Jerry Lynn back up to a standing base. Jerry with the big elbows. Springs up, rolls through. Nice little roll up. Will it be enough? It's only a 2 count. Jerry Lynn stalking Sabu. And now looking, I think, again for that pile drive, but Sabu was able to break free. Sabu heading up top again. Is he going to go for that leg drop again? He does, and he lands it again. Surely that's enough now to become your television champion. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Sabu, I don't know if he deserves... Well, he does deserve it. He won the match, but still, based on form, he was lucky to get this opportunity, but he took it. He definitely took it. And there we go. ECW television champion Sabu. Lovely, lovely neck breaker. It was a lot of fantastic maneuvers, and I really thought Jerry Lynn was going to have this, you know. But Sabu managed to get the last laugh. And there we go, Sabu, your ECW television champion. Good times. And here we go then, time for the main event of the evening. Mike Awesome goes up against Taz. This should be a fun one. Of course, Taz is your ECW champion. Mike Awesome won the opportunity to have this match when he defeated Sid and Rhino in a triple threat in our last episode. But it's Taz. I mean, it's just Taz, isn't it? I mean, who could stop the reign of Taz? Will Mike Awesome be able to stop the reign of Taz? I'm a Mike Awesome fan. A little bit ahead of my time. I didn't really see him much live, but after his death, I watched quite a lot of the ECW stuff. I'm very impressed by his agility. He was a big man that could move a lot. He was a very, very, he was a very, very good wrestler. Very, very good. Nice German there, wow. Big forearm, another one attempted, but Taz fighting back. Mike Awesome, wow. Suplexing Taz back, wow. Mike Awesome giving Taz one of his own. Big boot in the back. And now Taz slamming the head of Mike Awesome into the mat. Mike Awesome, big boot into the back of the arm as well. And this is what I was saying about Mike Awesome. He likes to fly. He's a big man, but he's agile. Boom, big elbow to the back of the head of Taz. Taz raining down the strikes. Awesome brings Taz back up to his feet, and oh, is he looking? He does. Awesome bomb. Awesome bomb hit, but doesn't go for the pin. Looks to continue the assault. Oh wow, this is how Mike Awesome won. This is how he won the match to get here. The powerbomb from the top rope. Oh my word. Mike Awesome with a super duper powerbomb. And Taz freaking kicked out. How on earth has Taz kicked out? That's insane. Mike Awesome in firm control. Now it's another big powerbomb. Wow, Mike Awesome squashing Taz. Well, saying that, Taz is back up. Big neck breaker though by Mike Awesome. And Taz now dropping him down. And Taz starting to turn this around. Taz now big T-bone suplex. And Taz now locking in the Taz mission on Mike Awesome. And Taz now grapevines the legs as well. Will Awesome have to tap? He does have to tap, and that is it. Wow. That just shows the incredible resilience of someone like Taz. He got absolutely done over a few times there, you know. He really did. The powerbomb from the top rope, the Awesome bomb, all that sort of stuff. But Taz was able to come back, lock in that Taz mission, and it just shows. It just shows the resilience of him and how he deserves to be ECW champion. As you can see, Mike Awesome not happy with himself. He tapped out. That was his big opportunity, and he tapped out. Anyway, that is the end of the episode, the end of ECW Live Season 1. I hope you have enjoyed. Of course, if you have, hit that like. If you're not already, then subscribe. However, I dare say if you've got to the very end of the very part of the playlist, then you must be subscribed, I would imagine. But yeah, let me know what you think about this, if you'd like to see another one of these in the new year, or whether we step away and go down a different avenue. I do have something planned to start things off with, so we're going to go into that straight away. Like I said, there's something I need to do, which we'll be doing tomorrow, and that'll be the beginning of our new universe mode. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. See you all next time. I've been Shimmer Gamer. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, God bless. Auf Wiedersehen, and all the other good stuff. Bye-bye.